Today's the big day, the first cookbook signing. I'm so excited. Corey's here with me. Of course, she's holding the camera. Matt's not going to be able to go today because he's going to stay with his mother. And Katie is, we're stopped on the side of the road because we're waiting on Katie. She's driving her own car because she's going to stay since we're going to Waynesville, and Nick lives nearby in Crusoe. So she's going to stay over the night. But as usual, we're ahead of her, so we're going to give her a minute to catch up with us while we get started here. I think she's coming. We can take off. Kind of neat driving. Katie's in front of us. Of course, we're waiting on her, but Matt's behind us in Katie's truck. What's neat is when I look in my rear view mirror and look back there, it's almost like I'm going back in time, because those are the kind of trucks that Matt drove when he and I were dating, when we were courting. My window's awful dirty, but Corey can show you the view from what I'm seeing in the mirror. Been having bridge work for the past 2 weeks, so we're having to slow down for that. I think they've about got it fixed though. I always thought this was one of the prettiest views coming up through here, going towards Andrews. Just a few minutes away from Andrews, North Carolina. Such a beautiful, beautiful view through this valley. Years ago, Pap told me, and I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he was delivering oil. That was one of the jobs he did over the years, and he was delivering oil to this really, really old man. This is way back there. And that man told Pap, said, when I come to this country, and saying this country didn't necessarily mean the United States, he just meant, Appalachians use that as this country to mean exactly where they're at, this country. Anyway, that this whole, of course, the 4-lane was not here, nothing, no, I don't know what kind of road would have been through here, but that there was huge, just humongous trees all through here. I think that would have been something to see. Of course, they were over time cleared for farmland. There's big farms up through here. Let's see, what's the name of the farm, Corey? What's their name?
I'm having trouble recalling.
Think of his first name, Keith, but I can't think of his last name. Anyway, I don't know if I think they still farm this, but there's big, huge fields now, and has been my whole life farming, but I would have loved to have seen it, like that old man said, when he first come to this country. It would have been a sight to see for sure. Beautiful part of our trip is, of course, going through the Nantahala Gorge. Such a beautiful, beautiful place. I know Corey, Katie, Matt are too, always enthralled with the beauty, but we're also always amazed at the steepness of the mountains here. And we all joke that we'd like to sometime try our best to climb up them. You'd have to be like a mountain goat to get up that, though. You can see you'd literally just be kind of pulling yourself up. It's such a beautiful, beautiful place. Just makes you want to climb to the top and see what's up there. You can really see right here as you look up through there how steep, just straight up is. It's so steep. So pretty though. getting closer. We're going up Balsam, just down the other side, a few more miles, and we'll be to the Mast General Store. So exciting. You excited, Corey?
Yeah.
So anxious to meet the people, anyone that gets to come out and talk to us today. Of course, we'd be happy to meet total strangers too, but we especially want to meet folks that follow our videos and communicate with us online and watch the things we do. We're really excited about that. Did you have a good sleep last night, Corey?
Yeah.
You sleep pretty good?
Yeah.
I did. I figured I wouldn't sleep much because I'd be nervous about today, but I was so exhausted, I slept really good. And my alarm went off this morning, woke me up. But right before it went off, I was actually awake, and I was wondering, did I set my alarm? I couldn't remember. But what woke me up was beautiful little whippoorwill. We've had whippoorwills around our house this spring. We usually do. Usually we have at least one. This year we've had two. One on one side of the house, one on the other side of the house, and they're calling out to each other. And if you've never heard of whippoorwill, it's a really unique sound. There's no mistaking it, I don't think. And just so beautiful to hear that early in the morning. Really, I don't know, brings joy to my heart. Whippoorwills are definitely on the decline, especially where I live. That's why it's kind of exciting to hear one. In the old days, like when Pap was a boy, there were so many whippoorwills that they say that it would kind of get on your nerves. They were too loud. So I have a funny story Pap told me. I'll link to it. I won't try to tell it, but about choking out the whippoorwills with not really harming them, but tying a knot in your shirt tail to choke them out when men were hunting. So that's a funny story. I'll link to it in case you want to go read it. But I had a good start to my morning, and I'm really excited about the book signing.
We're pumped.
We're pumped.
I got something for your daddy if you'll give that to him.
I love that.
I work for the fire department in Raleigh, and they make them, they're survival bracelets. And y'all could probably make them. Y'all are so crafty. But anyway, that's like 10 foot of it's all one piece. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Get a picture.
Yeah, I'll let you. Well,
I want to
here.
get somebody to. We can make capies behind us. I can make Katie take it. Back there.
Well, I can take y'all together.
Yeah, or we can get someone else to take it, or we can. Well, I don't know if that thing will do the camera on the tripod, but either way.
Yeah, we're so excited. We watch y'all all the time. We want to know where we can.
Oh yeah, I love that. I didn't know people would. Yeah, if I was like, we had to say it. You know, we were there and it just popped into our heads.
Oh, it's so fun.
That was
we laughed
fun.
so
We
hard.
laughed so hard. She said
Yeah,
that.
so we didn't even have internet at home through the pandemic, you know, because my daughter's in high school, but she graduated this year. But she was just starting high school then. And so once we had to get the internet for her to work at home, we went crazy with YouTube, you know. We only used it just to fix stuff. But once we had to have it every day, you know, we started watching it.
We learned so much from y'all. We really did.
Yeah, that's cool that makes us go
We do the exact same thing. I mean, we got a garden, we got animals, we do the same stuff, but we sit right there and eat our popsicles. And we're praying for your grandma.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. That's terrible.
Appreciate that. I'm excited. Yeah, I didn't know about this popsicle stuff. Mama started buying them, and I was like, oh.
Well, we saw her eating them, but she didn't talk about where they came from. I guess people thought we don't ever type or ask. We just watch.
They were so good.
Yeah. Oh, I do like them.
She's here somewhere.
She's right there.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
We can get someone to take a picture. Or
Yeah.
we all want to do it.
Yeah, we just excited to meet you. She said, we got to get that picture for you.
Maybe she thinks she would. I was going to say, I'm just going to try to take one.
we're almost back home now. Just went past Andrews. We're almost back to where we started. We had a wonderful day. It was just a huge success. I was so pleased, and Jim was too, and honored by all the people that come out to talk to us and to buy books and get their books signed. Everyone was so nice. I was just so honored. I wish we could have all stayed together all day and had a picnic or something like that and just enjoyed each other's company and fellowshiped with each other. But I was truly blessed, and I really appreciate everyone that come out. Next weekend will be Hendersonville. So I hope that if you're in that area, you'll come out to the Mast General Store in Hendersonville and see me there. And the Mast General Store in Waynesville was so nice to us. They were so kind. They helped us with every little thing, got water for us, and just were so nice. Everyone that worked in the store come up to us and had kind words and encouragement, and they really treated us like rock stars. So we really appreciated the Mast General Store too.